Hello everyone, I'm Asherah Amyas. Today I want to talk about something people love to argue about, astrology. Is it superstition, or is there actually something to it? I remember when I was in college, I was heavy into astrology. I had bought professional astrology software. I studied charts constantly, and I even did readings for people. I was really into it, and honestly, I was pretty good at it too. One day, one of my friends came over while I was working on someone's chart. The moment she saw what I was doing, she started trolling me hard. She kept laughing and saying astrology was a stuperstition, a stupid superstition, and none of it was real. According to her, it was just nonsense people believed because they wanted to. Oh, she laughed and joked and had herself a good old time. So I told her, fine, give me your birth information. Your date of birth, your time of birth, and the city you were born in. I told her if she gave me that information, I would read her chart and she would walk away, looking at astrology very differently. She gave me her information. I pulled up her chart and started reading. Within minutes, the laughing stopped. I started describing her personality, her emotional tendencies, the things she struggled with, and the things she naturally excelled at. Everything lined up. By the time I finished, she was completely quiet. To this day, I think she might be a bigger astrology fan than I am. That experience always stuck with me because it highlights something interesting. A lot of people dismiss astrology without ever actually understanding what it is. They confuse astrology with horoscopes. Horoscopes are those short daily or weekly blurbs you see online, in magazines or on social media. They usually focus only on your sun sign and make very general statements like, "Today you may feel motivated," or "An opportunity may appear." Because those statements are so broad, they can apply to almost anyone. Astrology is something completely different. Astrology studies a full natal chart, which maps the exact positions of the sun, moon, planets, and other celestial objects at the moment someone is born. It takes into account the precise time and location of birth and analyzes multiple layers like planetary placements, zodiac signs, houses, and the relationships between planets. Your sun sign is only one small piece of that chart. Your moon sign represents your emotional world. Your rising sign reflects how you present yourself to others, and the rest of the planets represent different areas of life. Venus represents love. Mercury represents communication. Mars represents ambition and drive. Saturn represents discipline and structure. Uranus represents individuality, and Pluto represents transformation. When all of those placements interact together, they create a very specific psychological and behavioral blueprint. So when people say astrology is fake because they read a horoscope that felt generic, they are usually criticizing something that is not actually astrology at all. Horoscopes are simplified entertainment. Astrology is a much deeper system of observation and interpretation. If we step back and think about the universe logically, everything has a purpose. The sun clearly has an effect on life here on Earth. It powers photosynthesis, helps plants grow, regulates our day and night cycles, and sustains life on this planet. The moon also clearly affects Earth. It controls the tides and moves massive oceans through gravitational pull. Some people even believe full moons influence human behavior, since the human body contains so much water. Whether that particular claim is true or not, the point remains the same. The sun affects life on Earth. The moon affects life on Earth. So is it really logical to believe that every other celestial body in our solar system has absolutely no influence whatsoever? Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Mercury are all massive bodies moving through the same cosmic system our planet exists within. The idea that they are simply floating in space with no connection to life is far less logical than the idea that they might have some influence. From my perspective, this is not really up for debate. When you study enough charts, the patterns become impossible to ignore. Each zodiac sign carries recognizable character traits. Aries expresses boldness and initiative. Taurus reflects steadiness and security. Gemini shows curiosity and quick thinking. Cancer carries emotional depth. Leo radiates pride and leadership. Virgo embodies analysis and precision. Libra seeks balance and harmony. Scorpio moves with intensity and emotional depth. Sagittarius brings lightheartedness and adventure. Capricorn builds structure and responsibility. Aquarius challenges norms and pushes innovation. And Pisces carries empathy and imagination. These patterns repeat across cultures, generations, and personalities in ways that become very difficult to dismiss once you start paying attention. Eventually, you stop asking whether astrology works, and you start asking, how does it work? For me, astrology is not about blind belief. It is about observation. It is about recognizing patterns humanity has been documenting for thousands of years. And once you start seeing those patterns clearly, you cannot really unsee them. At that point, you stop asking people their favorite color. You start asking what time they were born. Until then, travel well.